gentlemen, out of respect for our graduates and before we begin this evening's ceremony, we request that you turn off or silence all cell phones and any other electronic equipment. Thank you. And now to present our national anthem, please help me welcome Stephanie Aguilar.
On behalf of the staff and students of Pinnacle, we welcome you to our December 2013 graduation ceremony. This is the most significant event in the graduate's high school career and the beginning of a new journey. Tonight's ceremony begins with the playing of the national anthem. Please rise to honor America.
Thank you, Stephanie. There are far too many staff to introduce individually. I would ask that at this time, all Pinnacle staff stand to be recognized for their outstanding contributions to students at Pinnacle. Thank you. We cannot do it without your hard work. On stage tonight is Dr. Matwick, CEO. Please help me welcome him as he is also our keynote speaker.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 18th graduation ceremony, winter graduation ceremony. It's hard to believe it's that many. I think I was about 3 years old whenever we had our first one. On behalf of the governing board of MGRM Pinnacle, the administration of the schools, all of our students, faculty, and staff would like to welcome the graduates to this ceremony tonight, along with their family, friends, and support system. Because none of our graduates got here tonight without a supporting cast, and you just saw the staff in front of you, those who are online instructors, that were our site staff, that work directly with the students in the school setting. But behind the scenes, each one of the graduates also has an entire support system of family, friends, significant others who have supported them through their academic journey and helped to bring them here to the stage tonight. So at this time, I'd like to have the students please give a round of applause to your support system, your faculty, your parents. Back in January of 1972, I remember being huddled around a TV set with my family, and it was one of those really big, if you were alive at that time, big 24-inch low-def TV. And we were sitting there watching the Steelers and the Raiders in the Super Bowl. And if anybody remembers that game, in the last 22 seconds, Terry Bradshaw dropped back the pass, he scrambled around the pocket, threw a desperation pass down the field that was deflected, and out of nowhere, a guy named Franco Harris picked it up and ran it into the end zone and scored a touchdown to win the Super Bowl. And that play's been known as the Immaculate Reception. And one of the interesting things about the Immaculate Reception, if you've ever seen it, is there were only two cameras. And one was in front and one was behind. And both camera angles, once the ball got below his knees, didn't show anything about what happened. And since 1972, everybody speculated as to whether or not that ball ever touched the ground, whether the Raiders should have won the Super Bowl, and so on. The ball never touched the ground, just to clarify. But, so then, and another completely different scenario, and this, if anybody here is a Cardinals fan, you'll remember this, in Tampa, couple years ago. Santonio Holmes goes into the corner late in the game, catches a pass from Ben Roethlisberger, and tiptoes the sideline and scores a touchdown to win the Super Bowl. But the difference was there were about 1,000 cameras there, and every single angle that you could conceivably imagine was taken of that, and every sequence, frame by frame, slide by slide, was displayed over and over again, showing did he catch the ball, did he not catch the ball. You know, it's not fair that he did or he didn't, whatever. But the idea was that when Holmes touched down, you could see everything. You could see the blades of grass under his feet. You could see the toes. You could see the sideline. You could see everything. And when it happened in the prior game in '72, you couldn't see anything. And people's hopes and dreams and aspirations, the community hopes and dreams and aspirations were living and dying on those two events. And, you know, in our world today, we're confronted by this instant replay and video review of everything that unfolds. You've seen all the news media and everything that goes on in the world today, and you see that over and over and over again. And it's almost as if we believe that if we can go back and deconstruct all of these events, that we can change history. But that's not really the way the world is. You know, we don't live our lives in instant replay. We don't live our lives in slow motion. We don't live our lives in frame by frame. We live our lives in real time. And in real time, we make our decisions based on imperfect information. We make it on the best judgment that we have at the time. We make it based on what we believe to be the right thing to do. And our graduates tonight, as they're sitting here, have been confronted. Now, I don't know this for a fact, parents, you may know, but I've heard that maybe one or two of these guys might have had an experience in their younger careers that they may have regretted or may have gone back and questioned whether they made the right decision or not. I don't know if they've done it. I know I've had a few in my life. But at the end of the day, what it's really about is learning from those experiences. And I was thinking, you know, is it better to have the Franco Harris where you didn't really get the full picture, you don't really know? Or is it better to have the Santonio Holmes where you had too much detail and the details broken into frame-by-frame segments? And at the end of the day, I think that no matter which situation you're faced with, there's good in both. In the first situation, we have to have faith and trust in other people. Our students here have trusted their parents, their loved ones, their support system, the faculty, the administration, and the staff to support them on their academic journey. And at some point in time, we have to just trust in people, we have to trust in ourselves, and we have to believe that the right thing is being done and people are working in our best interest. But then on the other hand, in the Santonio Holmes situation, sometimes there's benefit in going back through and reliving that play-by-play, reliving that frame-by-frame to go back through and say, you know, where did I really make the mistake? Was I seeing what I thought I was seeing? Was I feeling what I thought I was feeling? Did I really make the decision based on good information? And really, at the end of the day, both situations work out really well because on the one hand, we have to put our faith and trust in other people, believe that their intentions are good, and believe that they're there to help us along the way. But in those situations where we can go back and dissect, we can take the opportunity to review, to look back and to learn, there's benefit in that situation as well. So as we send our graduates out in the world this evening, I wanted to offer a few pieces of advice to them. And the first one is to be patient with yourself and understand that you're doing what you think is best based on what you know. Take time to review the frame by frame of your decision making to see if what really happened was what you thought happened. Be prepared to accept the fact that upon review, your decisions might be overturned. And take in the affirmations that come when your decisions have been confirmed upon review. So to all our graduates, I want to wish you the greatest success in your future. Thank you for letting MGRM Pinnacle be a part of your educational game plan. We hope along the way you've learned some valuable lessons, gained some new skills that will help you go out and work toward fulfilling your dreams. And in closing, even though the ball may be deflected a couple times and the replays of some choices may be inconclusive, you won this game and now free to go on to your next accomplishment. Thank you, happy holidays, and congratulations.
Well said, Dr. Matwick. Thank you for those words of wisdom. Next, we will have our student address. Please help me welcome Carissa Allen.
Hello, 2013 graduates, supporting friends, family, and MGRM Pinnacle staff. Let me be the first to say congratulations to the class of 2013. Gosh, can you believe it? We finally made it. We are finally graduating from high school. Long, hard mornings, afternoons, and nights, sitting at the computer, working our fingers to the bone to complete our credit requirements has finally paid off. None of this has been easy. Many of us had obstacles to overcome. For many of us, living on our own, being teen parents, working full-time to support ourselves and families, and personal obstacles have not been an easy addition to our high school teen experience. But we have persevered and have refused to let excuses get in our way. We are our testament to our generation's strength and future. Everyone here, wearing a cap and gown, has completed a major accomplishment in their life. Graduating from high school is a pivotal turning point in a young person's life, It is a bridge that takes us from childhood to adulthood. It has taught us many lessons, not just academically, but about life. How passion, focus, determination, and personal responsibilities are key factors in all aspects of life. After today, once we step out of these doors, we begin a new journey. A journey that is sure to take us down many different paths. Paths will be challenging, but we now know we will never allow ourselves to be blocked by signs state we can't, because we can and we will. We would not be sitting here today without the help and support from MGRM Pinnacle staff, our site, our online PC instructors, principals, and amazing tutors. And though we are forever grateful for the support, the strongest characters in our stories are ourselves. At the end of the day, we learned that we are the captains of our ships. We are the ones who made the decisions to stay focused and complete our graduation requirements. We are the ones who sacrificed aspects of our social lives and said, no, I can't hang out with you guys tonight, I gotta study. Because of this focus, we are the ones who are sitting here today full of accomplishments. The general definition of accomplishment is the successful completion of something. But my site instructor shared a definition that I found to be much more stronger. Accomplishment, a quality or ability, one for society. It made me think of where we are going today. We are no longer simply labeled as Generation Y. We are now entering into society as active members. We will no longer be labeled as lazy, cell phone obsessive, boy and girl crazy, junk food obsessive, thank goodness for those healthy snack machines, self-centered teenagers. We will now be able to show our perseverance through the experience. We will take this step with pride as we continue to discover more of our strengths and passions. Many of us will be entering trade schools. Others, like myself, will be moving to different parts of the country to participate in organizations like AmeriCorps. Some will get jobs and begin working in professional fields. Whatever path we each choose, we are ready for more accomplishment, to take on and meet new goals. We will do this by never doing less, but more. Whatever we choose to do after graduation is up to us. We must continue to remember that we are our strongest tool in our toolbox. It depends on how we choose to use ourselves that will show us what our future will bring. Of course, this is not the end. Oh no! It is just the beginning. As we enter into the real world, we will take the knowledge that we have gain, and embark on our new life adventures. If we fall, we must get back up. If you trip on a rock, smile and keep on going as if no one noticed. We can't beat ourselves up if we make mistakes. We are constantly learning new things, becoming even better. If I were to give any advice to other students still attending MGRM Pinnacle, it would be yourself, do your best, enjoy every moment, and create your future. As the great and late Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2013. You did it. That's all, scholars.
That was great. Thank you, Carissa. And now for our presentation of scholarships, please help me welcome Dr. Matwick.
A few years ago, we implemented a series of scholarships with MGRM Pinnacle, including our excellent scholarships, our challenge scholarships, and this past year, the principals added the Student of the Year scholarship. So before we get into the scholarships, I do want to make one recognition to Stephanie Aguilar. Stephanie, please stand up. Stephanie has finished her entire academic program with us, and you're probably saying, well, that's a pretty normal thing. Kids usually do that. But if you understand our schools with the online program and the site-based programs, most of our students come to us from other institutions, and we always like to take a minute to congratulate and thank one of our students who's done their entire academic program with us. So Stephanie, congratulations. For the Challenge Scholarship, opportunity was created to encourage and assist students who have overcome adversity to achieve their academic goals and to work beyond high school. The scholarship is a $500 scholarship, and the Challenge Scholarship recipient for this year is Michael Bradley Andrews. The next scholarship is the Excellence Scholarship, and the opportunity is to recognize a student who has excelled academically during their high school career. Their commitment to academic excellence is worthy of the award. This year's Excellence Scholarship is, I'm hoping I'm saying this right, Abdisamed Suleiman. The Student of the Year Scholarship, this year we have two Student of the Year Scholarship recipients. The Student of the Year winners have demonstrated academic excellence, leadership, community service initiatives. Pinnacle students who receive that Student of the Year scholarship demonstrate a high level of excellence in their various facets of this life as a student, as well as their community. The first Student of the Year recipient is Brianna Allen. And the second Student of the Year recipient is James Charles Schroeder.
Thank you, Dr. Matwick, and congratulations to those 4 scholarship recipients. Next, we have Central Arizona College Scholarship, we have from Central Arizona College, Elisa Juarez and Luis Sanchez. Good evening. Luis Sanchez is unable to make it tonight, but he does send his congratulations to the graduates. Each year, Central Arizona College recognizes student academic achievement by offering the CAC Academic Scholarship to the top 10% of the graduating class at the Casa Grande location. The scholarship will pay in-state tuition up to 18 credit hours per semester and is renewable up to 4 consecutive semesters, providing the student maintains satisfactory academic progress. The total value of this scholarship over the course of 2 years is $5,500. It is my pleasure to present the Central Arizona College Scholarship to Brianna Allen. Thank you, Elisa. And now for presentation of diplomas. Dr. Matwick. Will the first row please rise? Stephanie Aguilar. Brianna Allen. Carissa Allen. Michael Bradley Andrews. Cheyenne Borelli. Christian Joseph Carter. Najma Douglas. Ilam Garibay. First row, please take a seat. Will the second row please stand? David Noé Gonzalez. Taylor Victoria Harbin. Sarah Jean Rio Howard. Gabriela Nancy Levesque. Philip Joseph Levesque. Victoria Monares. Malik Jovan Morgan. James Charles Schroeder. And I practice this name. Abdi Samed Suleiman. Graduates, please stand. Please move your tassels from the right to the left.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me by the Board of Directors of MGRM Pinnacle and the Arizona State Board for Charter Schools, I present to you the graduating class of 2013. Let's get
On behalf of the MGRM Pinnacle staff, congratulations to the class of 2013. This is a time when every student in this room is thinking about change, and daring to dream big. Let's reassure that we've all been in the same place. And as you leave here today, be confident. You will accomplish whatever you set your minds to. Be inspired. Strive to do your best, but most importantly, never give up. Declare victory in your life today. Your future awaits you. Congratulations. Commencement ceremony has now ended. Please stay in your seats until all the graduates exit the theater. Thank you for being here tonight, and good evening to all.